You know guys, before I start today's video, I just want to address something very quickly that I've been seeing in the comments section, especially over my last couple of videos. I got a video titled Don't Buy MW 2019 Part 3, and all over the comments section, all over the comment section of my other videos, there's just a bunch of gooch lickers going, "Oh well, if you don't like the game, why'd you buy it? Oh, I see you're playing the game, that means you must have bought it." Guys, I did not buy Modern Warfare 2019 Part 3, and to those of you who are asking, well, what did you do? Let's just say, I did not steal a copy of Modern Warfare 2019 Part 3.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Nah, but seriously guys, in my last couple of videos, you might have noticed a different type of tone in my voice or a way I was talking of Sledgehammer Games. I was definitely sympathizing with them because I felt like Activision and Infinity Ward were really cucking them and they were kind of holding them back. And trust me, that was in no way intended to be some sort of positivity check for Sledgehammer Games. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, the Scatmaster, like, my sympathy only extends so far. There's still things in this game that I genuinely dislike, and some of that stuff I could honestly almost entirely pinpoint on Sledgehammer Games. I could sympathize with them for some of the other shit, but there's definitely some things that they do themselves that I completely disagree with. And I'll talk about SBMM and spawns and other shit like that in a different video, but just check this out. This is when I knew something was gonna go wrong. This came out from the MW2 Ghost when the game came out. He said, "The new Armory unlock system in MW 2019 Part 3 is a W." Now, I don't consider this guy to be a gooch licker. He's not like some of the other leakers that are complete actual fucking brain dead morons sometimes. He's actually kinda cool, I'm not gonna lie, but I knew this was fucking cap. I knew we were bound for some bullshit eventually, and he actually ends up backtracking on this. He says, "This didn't end up being as much of a W as I was thinking. I thought its purpose was going to simply be an alternative way of unlocking items that were higher than your current level. Seeing now how some stuff is actually fully locked behind it with no other way, it's a bit bugged at the moment and I just don't think you should be capped daily on what you can unlock. This system I think could complement a classic prestige system though." And yeah, you might not be seeing it in today's gameplay, but I am already level 55, guys, like, and that's not necessarily me no-lifing this game. Now, I will tell you, I do enjoy this game to a certain degree, to the point where I can tolerate playing more than an hour and a half, which is far better than I could do back in MW 2019 and 2019 Part 2, and trust me, that's really not fucking saying much, but the fact of the matter is, now I'm level 55, and this is the first time in any Call of Duty game that I've reached max level, and have only unlocked maybe like a quarter of the shit in the game. How does that make sense to you guys? I don't fucking know. Can you pinpoint this on Infinity Ward? Probably not. Can you pinpoint it on Activision? There might be a slight chance that this is Activision's doing, but until I get any further notice on that, Sledgehammer Games, what the flying fuck were you guys thinking with this? This is an awful unlocking system, and I know there's some people that enjoy it because there's this whole daily grind to it. I completely understand that. I enjoy the fact that there's daily challenges that people are actually going for with an actual purpose, but at the end of the day, there is no excuse for having reached max level and being capped on shit that you can unlock in a single day. Like, do you guys realize how fucking ass backwards that is? And I understand the whole message behind this is that they want people to be playing the game, they want them to grind the game, and they want people's retention on this game to be higher than it was in previous years. I completely understand it, and maybe that's how Activision's connected to this, but Sledgehammer Games, there are so many other ways to go about this. And look, this isn't even Sledgehammer Games' first time doing some wicked weird shit with the progression like this before. Think back to Vanguard, there were times where you couldn't unlock a certain camo because you needed to get that camo challenge with an attachment that you haven't even unlocked yet. For example, you get your gun to level 25 and there's a camo challenge for it. Use these 3 attachments and get 100 kills or whatever the fuck. One of those attachments you couldn't even unlock until reaching level 30 with it. Do you understand how like ass backwards this is? And it's the same shit here. There's certain attachments or unlocks that you want that you can't get unless you do one of the daily challenges that requires a piece of equipment or an attachment or some other shit that's also locked behind an Armory challenge. So there's actually some cock blocking here going on that prevents you from progressing the way that they intended it to. And that is where I can place this on Sledgehammer Games, because I've seen them do this before. It's completely fucking stupid, and I understand them trying to get us to grind the game like I said before, but at the end of the day, why the fuck is it becoming so tedious to do something so simple? If your game actually held its own weight, you wouldn't need to force people to grind for simple shit. They just play the game out of enjoying it. I mean, you get gooch lickers like Charlie Intel saying the two negatives of MW 2019 Part 3 multiplayer right now are SBMM and Armory unlock system. You know you're doing something fucking wrong. And then there's the whole issue with some of the daily challenges not even tracking, and I'm aware that Sledgehammer Games has already worked on a fix for this, and maybe it's already live, but that still doesn't really change much now, does it? You complete your 3 Armory unlock challenges. Some things in this game require you to complete fucking 5 or 8 of them, which is fucking crazy. And after you complete your 3 daily challenges, you get a bonus challenge, right? And the bonus challenge is to just win games. And trust me, that sounds easy enough to do, right? Until you realize that this Armory system is directly connected to your win-loss, and your fucking win-loss is connected to how well your team does in order to win a game. And then you take into consideration something like skill-based matchmaking. Guys, do you see the fucking infinite loop of bullshit here? You might see it in some future gameplays, guys. There's games where I'm tweaking on the fucking map, going fucking berserk, and my teammates are holding their cock in their hands. I have teammates who have their ball sack stapled to the corner of the map like they're still playing MW 2019. Get off your fucking pussy and move. Play the goddamn objective. Hop on a flag. You're not getting any fucking kills. I know how you Infinity Ward fans are. You average like 10 kills every 20 minutes of gameplay. Hop on a fucking flag, I'll kill the shit. And as if that weren't bad enough, this bonus challenge of just simply winning games and it counts as daily challenges for you, it sounds good and all, but the thing is, aside from the SBMM bullshit of winning, that shit has a cap on it. Even if I'm winning, there's a cap on how many times you can win that'll result in you unlocking shit. I'm telling you guys, it's just completely ass backwards to unlock things in this game. And the thing is, I know this is not changing. Like, this is not a gameplay related bug. This isn't like a systemic issue like skill-based matchmaking. It's not terrible spawns. It's just the fact that it's so unflattering to do. It is time consuming for no goddamn reason. If I want to use a specific stock attachment on my SMG, tell me why I need to complete a challenge that requires me to use something that is also locked behind an Armory challenge. This shit makes no sense. And yes, you can say hop in zombies, just exfil, get whatever the fuck you want for free. I understand that. But if there's people preaching to me that this is the best multiplayer experience since Black Ops fucking 2 over 10 goddamn years ago, then I should have no trouble unlocking a stock attachment by the time I reach level 55 in the entire game. And this is what my favorite part is, guys. I can already tell when DLC weapons come out, you're gonna have to do this whole Armory unlock bullshit, and it's gonna be locked behind like 8 daily challenges, and your challenges that week are gonna be fucking ridiculous. But guess what? When that DLC weapon comes out and it's overpowered, guess what just so happens to come out in the shop? $20, you can get that DLC weapon, and it's fucking ridiculous. This shit is so predictable. And the thing is, I just don't understand why we had to do this. Like, what was so difficult about unlocking shit the correct way that we used to do for like the last 20 fucking years? You use a weapon, you level up, you unlock stuff for that weapon, and you continue on that way. Why did we just change this up? Who asked for this? And by the way, before people start telling me, oh, you're level 55 already, you realize that doing any of these daily challenges gives you like 2500 XP, right? Like, it is so unbelievably easy to level up in this game. And I know to some people this might not be the biggest deal because some people are not playing this game every single day, so sometimes daily challenges actually make sense, but come on. You can't be preaching all this, hey, pay $70 for this updated, patched version of the last game, I swear you're gonna like it, you're gonna eat your words, all this other shit, you're gonna stop hating and complaining because we fixed everything, and now that you managed to do some of that at least, now you want to introduce some more bullshit. For what? And you know what, hold on. You could even possibly take this as good news if you consider this to not be that big of a deal. Because if I'm making a whole ass video on this and it's really bothering and annoying me, and trust me, it really fucking is, then you might assume, hey, you know what? Maybe this game's actually not that bad if this is one of the biggest issues with it. And I'll tell you guys right now, That's a little bit the case. Now, I'll talk about SBMM fully in depth very soon because good God all fucking mighty, that shit is getting annoying as well. I'll talk about how people are getting bored of this game, how it's starting to feel stale for some people like I predicted weeks and months ago. I'll talk about all of that stuff in due time, guys, but when it comes to gameplay related stuff with this game, I wish I could enjoy it more, but this Armory unlock system actually put a wall in front of that. And this is the thing, like I said in the beginning of the video, I didn't pay for this game, and honestly, that kind of contributes to why I'm actually not having that horrible of a time like I did years prior, is because I'm playing the game, I slightly enjoy some shit about it, and I didn't pay a dime. Guys, it is a win-win situation for me. When things are going good, I don't want a fucking Armory unlock system in front of me blocking me from more good shit. Who the hell wants that? Guys, I've seen a lot of people complain about this Armory system, and if you haven't played this game, trust me when I tell you that at level 55, I genuinely have hardly anything unlocked because you need to go through this stupid bullshit to unlock majority of the most basic items ever. There's a lot of primary weapons that I genuinely do not have unlocked because I need to do this to get it. The days of just reaching level 35 or 42 and just unlocking that SMG or sniper or pistol or throwing knife or fucking Semtex, it no longer exists with this Armory system. That is why I'm complaining about it, so that next year we don't have this. Because I'm telling you right now, no matter how much we complain about this, I guarantee you Sledgehammer Games is not getting rid of this. There's no fucking way they do, and if they do, I'll make a positive video for them. Deal? I don't see it happening, so I'm just gonna tell you guys right now in advance, if we do not complain about this, it will return. We do not want this shit to return. So before you start crying in the comments and paying my bills about, oh, you're just complaining to complain, you're hating for views, I'm hating so your dumbass doesn't need to deal with this going forward. I don't even know what to say, man. The gulag needs to open back up. I need to send some more people in there. Oh, and what's that guy's fucking name? Pat Kelly or whatever the fuck? Just wait until the next video, guys. But that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I'm curious to know what you guys think about this. If you've played the game and you've already dealt with the Armory system, tell me what your experience is with it. Tell me what you think about it. And if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notifications to stay up to date with my newest videos. And yeah, guys, it's been the boy Fooly. Have yourselves a good one. I'm out of here. Toodles.
This ain't in my body. Hey.